Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into an important topic for anyone concerned about their blood pressure. We'll explore 10 everyday foods that could silently raise your numbers. Stay tuned to learn what they are and why they're risky. 1. Soy sauce. Soy sauce is a popular condiment in many cuisines, but it can be particularly problematic for those managing high blood pressure. This dark, flavorful liquid is incredibly high in sodium, making it a food to use with caution if you're concerned about hypertension. A single tablespoon of soy sauce can contain up to 1,000 milligrams of sodium. That's nearly half of the recommended daily limit in just a small amount of condiment. Many people use more than a tablespoon in their cooking or as a dipping sauce, potentially consuming a large portion of their daily sodium allowance in one sitting. The high sodium content in soy sauce comes from its production process. Traditional soy sauce is made by fermenting soybeans and wheat in salt water for several months. This results in a product that's naturally very high in sodium. Soy sauce is often used in marinades and sauces, where its strong flavor can mask the amount being used. Low-sodium soy sauce options are available, but even these can be high in sodium compared to other condiments. A reduced sodium soy sauce might still contain 600 milligrams of sodium per tablespoon. The umami flavor of soy sauce can be addictive, leading to increased usage over time. This can make it challenging for people to reduce their intake or switch to lower sodium alternatives. 2. Bacon. Bacon is a beloved breakfast food, but it's a risky choice for those with high blood pressure. This cured meat is packed with sodium, fat, and preservatives, all of which can contribute to elevated blood pressure levels. The curing process for bacon involves salt, which is the primary concern. A single slice of bacon can contain up to 400 milligrams of sodium, nearly a fifth of the recommended daily limit. But it's not just the salt that's problematic. Bacon is also high in saturated fat, which can increase LDL cholesterol levels, often called bad cholesterol. High LDL levels can lead to the buildup of plaque in arteries, narrowing them and forcing the heart to work harder to pump blood. This extra effort results in increased blood pressure. Many types of bacon contain nitrates and nitrites as preservatives. In some studies, these compounds have been linked to increased blood pressure. They may interfere with the body's natural ability to regulate blood pressure. The way bacon is typically cooked can also be an issue. Frying bacon creates harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, AGEs. These compounds can cause inflammation in the body, which is linked to high blood pressure and other health problems. Bacon's high-calorie content can contribute to weight gain if eaten regularly. Excess body weight puts additional strain on the heart and blood vessels, further raising blood pressure. For those who love the taste of bacon, there are healthier alternatives. Turkey bacon or vegetarian bacon substitutes often have less sodium and saturated fat. However, it's important to check labels, as some alternatives can still be high in sodium. If you do choose to eat bacon, moderation is key. Limiting portion sizes and frequency can help minimize its impact on blood pressure. Pairing bacon with foods high in potassium, like bananas or sweet potatoes, may help offset some of its effects on blood pressure. 3. Canned tomato soup. Canned tomato soup is a convenient comfort food, but it's a hidden source of sodium that can significantly impact blood pressure. Many people are surprised to learn just how much salt is in a typical can of tomato soup. A single serving of canned tomato soup can contain up to 700 milligrams of sodium. That's nearly a third of the recommended daily limit in just one cup. The high sodium content comes from salt added for flavor and as a preservative. Tomatoes themselves are actually great for heart health. They're rich in lycopene, an antioxidant that may help lower blood pressure. However, the benefits of tomatoes are often overshadowed by the high sodium content in canned versions. The problem with canned soups goes beyond just sodium. Many contain added sugars, which can contribute to weight gain and metabolic issues. These factors indirectly affect blood pressure by putting extra strain on the cardiovascular system. The canning process can also lead to the loss of some beneficial nutrients found in fresh tomatoes. While some vitamins are retained, others may be degraded during the high-heat canning process. For those with high blood pressure, the convenience of canned soup can lead to overconsumption. It's easy to eat multiple servings, especially on a cold day, without realizing how much sodium you're taking in. Some canned soups use other additives to enhance flavor or texture. These additives, while generally recognized as safe, may have unknown long-term effects on blood pressure and overall health. Fortunately, there are healthier alternatives. Making homemade tomato soup allows control over sodium content. Using low-sodium broth and fresh tomatoes can create a delicious soup with much less salt. For those who prefer the convenience of canned soup, look for low-sodium options. Some brands offer versions with significantly less sodium. Always check the nutrition label to compare sodium content between brands. When using canned tomato soup, try diluting it with water or low-sodium broth. This can help reduce the sodium concentration while still providing a satisfying meal. 4. Pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni pizza is a popular comfort food, but it's a perfect storm of ingredients that can raise blood pressure. This dish combines several elements that are problematic for those with hypertension. Pepperoni itself is a cured meat, high in sodium and saturated fat. A single serving of pepperoni can contain up to 500 milligrams of sodium. The curing process also introduces nitrates and nitrites, preservatives that may contribute to blood pressure issues. The cheese on pizza is another significant source of sodium and saturated fat. Mozzarella, the most common pizza cheese, can add hundreds of milligrams of sodium per slice. The fat in cheese can contribute to weight gain and increased cholesterol levels, both risk factors for high blood pressure. While pizza sauce is made from healthy tomatoes, it often contains added salt for flavor. Commercial pizzas may use sauce with high sodium content to enhance taste and extend shelf life. The pizza crust, especially in commercial or frozen pizzas, often contains added salt. Even if the crust itself isn't very salty, it serves as a vehicle for the high-sodium toppings. Many people eat multiple slices of pizza in one sitting, multiplying the sodium and calorie intake. This can lead to a significant spike in blood pressure, especially in salt-sensitive individuals. The combination of high-fat cheese and meat on pizza can slow digestion and lead to feelings of sluggishness. This may discourage physical activity, which is important for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Pizza is often consumed with sugary soft drinks, adding empty calories and potentially contributing to weight gain. The caffeine in some sodas can also cause short-term spikes in blood pressure. For those craving pizza, healthier options exist. Making pizza at home allows control over ingredients. Using a whole grain crust, low-sodium sauce, and vegetables instead of pepperoni can create a more blood pressure-friendly version. When ordering pizza, opt for vegetable toppings instead of cured meats. Ask for light cheese or no cheese to further reduce sodium and saturated fat content. Remember, moderation is key. Enjoying a slice occasionally is less likely to cause issues than regular consumption. 5. Dill pickles. Dill pickles are a popular condiment and snack, but they can be particularly problematic for those managing high blood pressure. The pickling process involves soaking cucumbers in a brine solution, which results in a product extremely high in sodium. A single dill pickle spear can contain up to 300 milligrams of sodium. That's a significant portion of the daily recommended limit in just one small pickle. The high salt content comes from the brine, which is essential for the pickling process and for preserving the cucumbers. While cucumbers themselves are low in calories and beneficial for health, the pickling process transforms them into a high-sodium food. The vinegar used in pickling, while offering some health benefits, doesn't offset the negative effects of the high salt content. Pickles are often consumed as a side dish or added to sandwiches and burgers. This means they're frequently eaten alongside other high-sodium foods, compounding the total sodium intake of a meal. The acidity of pickles can also be an issue for some people. While not directly related to blood pressure, the high acidity can cause discomfort for those with acid reflux or stomach sensitivity. This discomfort might lead to stress, which can indirectly affect blood pressure. Many commercial pickles contain additives to maintain crispness and extend shelf life. While these additives are generally recognized as safe, their long-term effects on blood pressure and overall health are not fully understood. The intense salty flavor of pickles can increase cravings for other salty foods. This can lead to an overall increase in sodium intake, making it harder to maintain a low-sodium diet. There are alternatives for pickle lovers with high blood pressure. Making homemade pickles allows control over the amount of salt used. Quick pickling methods using less salt can create a similar flavor with less sodium. Opting for other crunchy, low-sodium vegetables as a substitute can satisfy the craving for something crisp without the added salt. Cucumbers, carrots, or celery sticks can provide a similar texture and refreshing taste. When choosing store-bought pickles, look for low-sodium options. Some brands offer reduced sodium pickles that can be a better choice for those watching their blood pressure. Always check the nutrition label to compare sodium content between different brands and varieties. 6. Salted peanuts. Salted peanuts are a popular snack, but they can be troublesome for those with high blood pressure. While peanuts offer nutritional benefits, the added salt transforms them into a potentially harmful food for those monitoring their blood pressure. A small handful of salted peanuts can contain up to 200 milligrams of sodium. This might not seem like much, but it's easy to consume far more than a single serving. The salty flavor can be addictive, leading to overconsumption. Peanuts are naturally high in healthy fats and protein, which can benefit heart health. However, the added salt negates many of these benefits for those with hypertension. The combination of salt and fat can be particularly problematic, as it may lead to increased water retention. The way salted peanuts are typically consumed can exacerbate their impact on blood pressure. They're often eaten as a snack while watching TV or during social gatherings, where mindless eating is common. This can result in consuming large amounts without realizing it. Many packaged salted peanuts also contain additional flavorings or coatings that may increase their sodium content even further. Some varieties might include MSG or other flavor enhancers that could potentially affect blood pressure. The high calorie density of peanuts and their salty taste can contribute to weight gain if consumed in large quantities. Excess body weight is a known risk factor for high blood pressure. For those used to the taste of salted peanuts, unsalted varieties might initially seem bland. This can lead to adding salt or consuming them with other salty foods, defeating the purpose of choosing a lower sodium option. Despite these concerns, peanuts themselves are nutritious. They contain magnesium, which is beneficial for blood pressure regulation. The key is to choose unsalted varieties and control portion sizes. As an alternative to salted peanuts, consider dry-roasted unsalted peanuts or other unsalted nuts. These provide the same nutritional benefits without the added sodium. Mixing unsalted peanuts with dried fruits can create a satisfying snack that's better for blood pressure. For those who find unsalted peanuts too bland, try seasoning them at home with herbs and spices. This allows you to control the amount of salt while still creating a flavorful snack. 7. Cola. Cola is a widely consumed soft drink that can have significant negative impacts on blood pressure. While it doesn't contain sodium like many other foods on this list, it affects blood pressure through different mechanisms. The high sugar content in regular cola is a primary concern. A single 12-ounce can of cola can contain up to 39 grams of sugar. This rapid influx of sugar causes a spike in blood glucose levels, leading to increased insulin production. Over time, this can contribute to insulin resistance, which is linked to high blood pressure. The caffeine in cola can cause short-term spikes in blood pressure. While these spikes are temporary, regular consumption can lead to a more persistent elevation of blood pressure over time. Caffeine acts as a stimulant, causing blood vessels to constrict and the heart to beat faster. Many people consume cola as a replacement for water, leading to inadequate hydration. Proper hydration is crucial for maintaining healthy blood pressure. The diuretic effect of caffeine in cola can further contribute to dehydration. Cola's high phosphoric acid content can interfere with calcium absorption. Adequate calcium intake is important for maintaining healthy blood pressure. The acidity in cola can also lead to dental erosion, which, while not directly related to blood pressure, can contribute to overall health issues. Regular consumption of sugary drinks like cola is associated with weight gain. Excess body weight puts additional strain on the cardiovascular system, leading to increased blood pressure. Liquid calories are particularly problematic as they don't provide the same feeling of fullness as solid foods. Some studies suggest that the caramel coloring used in cola may contain compounds that could potentially raise blood pressure. While more research is needed, it's another factor to consider. For those accustomed to drinking cola regularly, sudden stopping can lead to caffeine withdrawal symptoms, including headaches. These symptoms can cause stress, which may temporarily increase blood pressure. Switching to Diet Cola isn't necessarily a solution. While it eliminates the sugar issue, artificial sweeteners have been associated with other health concerns. Some studies suggest they may still impact insulin sensitivity and weight management. Healthier alternatives to cola include water, unsweetened tea, or fruit-infused water. These options provide hydration without the negative impacts on blood pressure. If you enjoy the carbonation in cola, try sparkling water with a splash of 100% fruit juice for flavor. 8. Red wine. Red wine has a complex relationship with blood pressure. While some studies suggest moderate consumption may have cardiovascular benefits, it can be problematic for those already managing high blood pressure. Alcohol in any form, including red wine, can raise blood pressure. It does this by affecting the sympathetic nervous system, which can cause blood vessels to constrict. Even small amounts of alcohol can lead to short-term spikes in blood pressure. Regular consumption of red wine can lead to a more persistent elevation of blood pressure over time. The American Heart Association recommends that people with high blood pressure should be particularly cautious about alcohol consumption. Red wine contains compounds called tannins, which give it its characteristic dry taste. Some research suggests that tannins may interfere with the production of nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide helps blood vessels relax and dilate, so that this interference could contribute to increased blood pressure. The calorie content of red wine can contribute to weight gain if consumed regularly. A standard 5-ounce glass of red wine contains about 125 calories. Excess body weight is a known risk factor for high blood pressure. Some people experience red wine headaches, which may be due to compounds like histamines or tannins. These headaches can cause stress, which may temporarily increase blood pressure. Red wine, like other alcoholic beverages, can interfere with the effectiveness of certain blood pressure medications. This interaction can make it more difficult to control blood pressure through pharmaceutical means. While red wine contains antioxidants like resveratrol, often cited for potential health benefits, the alcohol content may outweigh these benefits for those with high blood pressure. The same antioxidants can be obtained from eating grapes or drinking grape juice without the risks associated with alcohol. The dehydrating effect of alcohol in red wine can also impact blood pressure. Proper hydration is crucial for maintaining healthy blood pressure levels. For those who enjoy red wine, moderation is key. The American Heart Association defines moderate consumption as up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. However, for those with high blood pressure, it may be best to consult a healthcare provider about whether any amount of alcohol is safe. 9. Whole milk. While nutritious in many ways, whole milk can be problematic for those managing high blood pressure. Its high fat content, particularly saturated fat, is the main concern for blood pressure and overall cardiovascular health. A single cup of whole milk contains about 8 grams of fat, nearly 5 grams of which are saturated fat. High intake of saturated fat is associated with increased LDL cholesterol levels, which can contribute to the buildup of plaque in arteries. This narrowing of arteries can increase blood pressure as the heart works harder to pump blood. Whole milk is also relatively high in calories, with about 150 calories per cup. Regular consumption without accounting for these calories in the overall diet can lead to weight gain. Excess body weight puts additional strain on the cardiovascular system, potentially raising blood pressure. While milk is often praised for its calcium content, which can be beneficial for blood pressure, the high fat content in whole milk may negate these benefits for those with hypertension. The body may not absorb calcium as effectively when consumed with high amounts of fat. Some studies suggest that the type of protein found in milk, casein, may have a slight blood pressure-raising effect in some individuals. However, this effect is generally small and may not be significant for everyone. Whole milk contains naturally occurring sugar, lactose, which, while not as impactful as added sugars, still contributes to the overall carbohydrate and calorie content. High sugar intake is associated with an increased risk of hypertension. Consuming whole milk can lead to digestive discomfort for lactose-intolerant people. While this stress on the body is not directly related to blood pressure, it can cause temporary increases in blood pressure. The creamy texture and rich taste of whole milk can make it more appealing than lower-fat alternatives. This can make it challenging for some people to switch to healthier options. Fortunately, there are many alternatives to whole milk that can be better choices for those with high blood pressure. Skim milk, or 1% milk, provides the same nutritional benefits with much less saturated fat. Plant-based milk alternatives like almond or oat milk, unsweetened varieties, can also be good options. Consider substituting whole milk with lower fat options when using milk in cooking or baking. This can significantly reduce the saturated fat content of meals without drastically changing the taste or texture of the final product. 10. Cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers are a popular fast food item, but they're a perfect storm of ingredients that can negatively impact blood pressure. The combination of high-fat meat, cheese, and often high-sodium condiments makes cheeseburgers a food to avoid for those managing hypertension. The beef patty in a cheeseburger is typically high in saturated fat. This type of fat can raise LDL cholesterol levels, contributing to the buildup of plaque in arteries. Over time, this can increase blood pressure as the heart works harder to pump blood through narrowed vessels. Cheese adds another layer of saturated fat and sodium to the burger. A single slice of cheese can contain up to 200 milligrams of sodium. The combination of fat and salt in cheese can be particularly problematic for blood pressure. The bun used in most cheeseburgers is often made from refined white flour, which can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. Over time, this can contribute to insulin resistance, a risk factor for high blood pressure. Many commercial buns also contain added salt. Condiments like ketchup, mustard, and pickles add even more sodium to the cheeseburger. A single packet of ketchup can contain up to 150 milligrams of sodium. The high-calorie content of cheeseburgers can contribute to weight gain if consumed regularly. A typical fast food cheeseburger can contain 300 to 600 calories. Excess body weight is a significant risk factor for high blood pressure. Cheeseburgers are often consumed with sides like French fries and sugary soft drinks, further increasing the meal's negative impact on blood pressure. This combination provides a large dose of sodium, saturated fat, and sugar all at once. The way cheeseburgers are typically cooked, grilled or fried, can produce compounds called advanced glycation end products, AGEs. Some studies suggest that AGEs may contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress, potentially impacting blood pressure. For those craving a burger, healthier alternatives exist. Consider using lean ground turkey or a plant-based patty. Opt for a whole grain bun or a lettuce wrap. Use avocado instead of cheese for healthy fats, and load up on vegetable toppings. When eating out, look for restaurants that offer customization options. For example, you can choose grilled chicken instead of beef, ask for no cheese or sauce, and substitute fries with a side salad. These small changes can significantly reduce the burger's impact on blood pressure. In conclusion, this information helps you make better choices for your heart health. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more health tips and insights. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Have questions or topics you'd like us to cover? Leave a comment below. Until next time, stay healthy and take care of your heart.